Welcome! In this playthrough of Marvel Champions, a card game, I have my first play using DRAX going up against CROSSBONES. So for a setup, CROSSBONES, using 1 and 2, he's got a scheme of 1, attack of 1. While he has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing, and he starts with 12 health. He's got 3 side schemes. First one, see, we're going to have the experimental weapon set aside. We'll shuffle those here in a bit. We're also going to have standard, Hydra Patrol, Weapon Master, and the Legions of Hydra. Set up, create the experimental weapons deck and set it next to the main scheme. We've got a threshold of 3, and when revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. For DRAX, he's got a thwart of 1, attack of 1, 2 health. Gets +1 attack for each vengeance counter on him. As a response, after the villain attacks DRAX, place a vengeance counter here to a maximum of 3. If you cannot, draw a card, hand size of 4, and 14 hit points. He's got a recovery of 4 and alter ego. Force response. After you change to this form, remove all vengeance counters from DRAX. Heal 2 damage from him for each vengeance counter removed this way in a hand size of 6. So I am using the pre-con deck. I am going to make one quick change here with these 3 cards. I'm going to take those out. Athletic Conditioning, discard 1 stun or confused status card from your hero. Not a huge fan of that. That can be replaced, in my opinion, by the Night Nurse. So I'm bringing that in. It's an action, exhaust her to remove a medical counter from her, heal a damage, and discard a status card from it. Also going to bring in Clea and Starhawk. So other than that, everything else is the pre-con. So shuffle up our encounter stack. Then we'll take a look at our experimental weapons and see which one CROSSBONES is going to start with. So we've got those 4 cards here. Give them a quick shuffle. And he's going to start the Exosuit. So it gives him +1 scheme, +1 attack. Spend 1 of each resource as a hero action to discard that. Then for DRAX, we'll be starting with 6 cards. Curious to see how this works. Usually not a fan of doing protection solo. So see what kind of tricks he has in store for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, deflection. When an identity will take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent up to 5 of that, discard cards from the top of her deck. Let's see, after DRAX makes a basic attack, draw a card. I'm liking that. Retaliate, I like that. Getting a ally in would be nice. And I think we'll pitch those and see what we draw into. So Fight Me Coward, Gamora, and Intimidation. So we're going to start out putting in our 1 cost upgrade. Hero response, after he makes a basic attack, draw a card. Go ahead and flip over and swing for 1. Down to 11. Draw into a leading blow. We are going to ready our hero and draw a card. The villain attacks us. Drawing into a parry. Oh, wait a second. Before we do that, we want to put our knife in play, giving us retaliate 1. So now we're being attacked. So it's going to be base 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. We're going to parry, hero interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double your attack. So we're going to prevent 2 of that. Down to 12. Get a vengeance token. We retaliated for 1. Then we're going to attack for 2. Down to 8. Allows us to draw a card into a subdue. Then we'll go ahead and bring in Clea. When she's defeated, we shuffle her back into her deck, or our deck. Thwart of 1, attack of 1 with 2 health. She'll come in and swing for 1. Down to 7. And end her turn. Drawing 4 cards. Energy, deflection, a counter punch, and indomitable. So CROSSBONES throws a threat out. It's going to attack us for 2. We're going to take it for 4. So we're down to 8. Grab a counter. Then a counter card, Hydra Soldier. Guard, when defeated, deal engaged player any counter card. Scheme of 1, attack of 2, and 4 health. We are going to attack for 3, then attack for 1. She'll go back into her deck. Hide your soldiers at least out of the way. Gets us an encounter card. We did make an attack, so we drew a card. Too stubborn to die. We'll go ahead and put that into play. Hero Interrupt. When Drax would be defeated, instead set his hit point dial to 4, change him to alter ego form, and remove this card from the game. Then we'll go ahead and put in Indomitable. After your hero defends, discard this to ready your hero. And that's your turn. So ready, we'll go ahead and keep that. Drawing 3 more, another counter punch. Hard Knocks, and Clea's back. So we get a threat. Attacking for base 2, we are going to defend. After we defend, deal damage to an enemy equal to your attack. We're going to do that twice. So 3 damage, taking it down to 1. He's doing 2 damage, 3, 4. We block 2, take 2. We get our 3rd counter. We'll go ahead and discard that to ready. Get our encounter card. First one, he's now found a knife, giving him +1 attack. So gains piercing, and we can spend a mental and physical to discard that. And we are also getting Raid the Armory. Insight 1, which is going to trigger that, unfortunately. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a weapon attachment's discarded, and then reveal that card. Nasty. All right, so we're looking for a weapon attachment. Maybe there's one in here somewhere. Got some armor. There we go. Found his machine gun. Comes in with 2 ammo counters on it. When he attacks you, remove an ammo counter from this card. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. And this went up to 3. And that means the Infinity Stone is near. Reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Comes in with 1 threat on it. So he now has a laser rifle. When he attacks, the attack gains range, so our retaliate does no good. Spend an energy and physical to get rid of that, and another +1 attack. So back to our turn. We're going to attack, unfortunately, for 4. Only doing 1 damage, so we can go to the next one. So Schema 2, attack of 2. While Crossbones has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the machine gun and attach it to Crossbones. It's already out, so coming in with 14 health. We attacked, so we get to draw a card into Hard Knocks. Then we're going to bring in Clea once again, and she's going to thwart for 1. And end her turn, drawing 4. Leading Blow, Mantis, Intimidation, and the Night Nurse. So grab a threat. He's going to attack. When he attacks you, so now we're going to discard this and take 0 damage. Clea is going to defend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. She didn't make it. Encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. No cards were discarded this way. This card gains Surge. Retaliate's not helping us now, so we'll get rid of that. So we're going to attack. Leading Blow, Hero Interrupt. When your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Reduce your hero's attack for that attack by the number of printed boost icons on that card. If that attack still deals damage, ready your hero. So we were attacking for 4, so we're actually doing 2 damage. down to 12. We dealt damage, so we're going to ready our hero. We made a basic attack. We draw a card, getting Fight Me Coward. We're then going to bring in Mantis. She got a thwart of 2, attack of 1, but she has an ability, exhaust her and deal 1 damage to her, heal 3 damage from an identity. Don't know if I want to do that though. We're definitely going to attack for 4. Taking him down to 8. We get to draw a card because we attacked in the deflection. We'll go ahead and take a damage and heal our identity by 3. So up to 9. Then we're going to test fate. Fight Me Coward. Hero action, ready your hero and draw a card. Into Indomitable. The villain attacks you. So he's going to lose his machine gun, doing 2 damage to us. Then attack him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're down to 1 health. And you can do that when you're sitting on that card. We're then going to attack for 4. Down to 4. Draw a card into a leading blow. Then I think it's time we flip over. So we're going to flip over. After you change to this form, remove all vengeance counters from DRAX. Heal 2 damage from him for each one. So we're going to heal 6. Going up to 7 health. Then we'll go ahead and bring in Indomitable. And end her turn. We'll go ahead and pitch deflection, drawing 6. Got a Martyr, Strength, Genius, Subdue, Moondragon, and his other knife. So get a threat. He's going to scheme for base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which goes to the next level. So the getaway, when revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Gets a threat on it. And we're running out of room. Now he's got an energy shield. Attached to the villain, he gets retaliate 1. Spend an energy and metal to discard that card. And we get an acceleration and shuffle. And the machine gun should be in here also, since it was out of uses. And then we're going to get an encounter card. Cornered Staff. Discard 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. Place an additional threat here for each boost icon on cards discarded this way. So we're getting a base 3. All right, just 3 threat on that. And back to our turn. So we'll go ahead and flip over. Give DRAX a knife, giving him +1 attack while he's in hero form. We'll bring in Martyr. 4 to 1, attack of 2 with 3 health. Swinging for 2. Taking him down to 2. Retaliated on. And consequential. And then DRAX, swinging for 2 damage, takes out Crossbones. And Mantis was still available to do another damage or heal us for 3. Oh yes, we made an attack, we drew a card. We had Starhawk. So that is the basics of how DRAX work with his precon, like I said, with just some minor adjustments there. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.